All right, everybody. So it's been about 2 weeks since I replaced the ice maker on this side-by-side refrigerator, and so far so good. You know, I promised I was going to do an update video, and yeah, I don't have any issues. The ice maker is working like it should. It makes ice, dumps ice. It also, in my eyes, maybe I'm wrong, but going back to even when we first got it years ago, it's definitely making ice a lot faster as you use it than the original one, which the sequence and the logic behind it all is all the same, but it could be, and the cooling coil is the same, right? But it could be just a more refined ice tray and also the heating coil. And in my eyes, looking at it now, I believe the heating coil was the culprit from the get-go. It was probably partially working, or it wasn't big enough for the ice tray. Because, like I said, the logic board, the wire, all that stuff is the same. The only thing that's different is the actual ice maker. It stops making ice when it's supposed to, which was never an issue before. You have a separate sensor that shoots through the opening in the ice bucket, and basically tells the hey ice maker to shut off. Ice bucket is full. But at the end of the day, I believe the heating coil, like I said, was the main culprit. It would just partially heat the tray. It would try to dump it. Most likely, it would dump, let's say, half the ice cubes. It would refill, get all frosted up, maybe repeat the cycle again, and then eventually get this whole ice dam that you see on Google, right? If you search it, YouTube, and it's the same old, same old. But replacing the ice maker helped. Here's the ice maker new model number. This is the upgraded version. As you can see on the side, no buildup anywhere. Ice bucket is nice and full. Push that thing in. Sure beats buying another fridge, because a lot of people will just, instead of spending 90 bucks, I think that's what we got for an OEM part, updated OEM part. We're calling a service tech, which more likely run you a couple $100 plus the parts, and you got to wait on them anyway, because they got to come out and diagnose. But yeah, why not? Give it a try, and if it works, it works. If it doesn't, then you can go to plan B, whatever that is. Now, this Samsung oven here, this is a gas. We had an electric. It is Samsung as well. It's original when we bought all these appliances. Flawless, have no issues, easy to clean up. The only thing is, obviously, the main door here will lock when it's on, but the burners, the actual knobs, you would think they would have some kind of a lockout where you can't turn them. You got to push it in and then turn it. But I don't know. Looking at Samsung and actually other models, they're really all the same. Now, the dishwasher used to be a Samsung. It's a Bosch now. It's a lot quieter, and that's about it. As far as the purpose of it, it's a dishwasher. It does what it's supposed to. Now, the Samsung dishwasher, what happened with that is this. First, the latch was having issues from day one. When we installed it, it was all leveled. It was just fine, but the latch would not engage, so I had to make some modifications to the actual, we'll call it the interlock, which is like center, and it worked fine. But then over the years, the main seal somehow developed a crack or a cut. It could have been from rolling the basket in and out with a knife being out of position, sticking out, but regardless, developed a leak. It would leak every time it ran. It was never the discharge hose or anything like that. I knew it was coming right from the seal. When I started looking for the seal, I ran into an issue where I could not find the exact model or exact fit. Everything was either universal, which is not going to work. I finally found something that looked like the seal for pretty cheap from a different supplier. Got it. It wasn't it. So decision was made to buy a new dishwasher, and obviously dishwashers are a lot cheaper than refrigerators, and plus this one is quieter, has more volume, and overall options are all the same, right? They all dry, they all do a vent cycle, and that's really it. So that was that. Now this here is Sharp, and the reason we bought this, the stove and the fridge was all bought at the same time. and the dishwasher was replaced. But this here, the reason it's not Samsung is because Samsung does not make the proper sized built-in microwaves. And this is what this is, right? It opens up, and then you can either push it in or hit close, right? So this is built into our island. So that's the reason why we went with Sharp. It's all stainless steel and matches. Nobody even knows the difference, but sometimes you run into that issue where, you know, you just don't have the right measurements, and it won't fit into the opening, and or the brand just doesn't make what you're looking for. And then the last but not least is this little beverage fridge. You know, nothing too crazy. It's just for kids stuff, wine or whatever. I think the LED colors are blue and white, set at 34, but works like a charm. These always do. This one also comes with a lock. It's great for kids, or if you have kids, you can lock it out so they don't mess with it. But that's really it. So I'll keep you guys posted when it comes to the ice maker. I'll probably give it another couple of months and see if it holds up. And if it does, then you guys know the fix. Whatever the issue is, as long as it's not the main cooling coil coming out of the fridge, the backside of the fridge, or the laser telling that the ice bucket is full, just go ahead and buy the damn ice maker, save yourself a bunch of money, do the install, and you'll be good to go.